In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, and like a master craftsman building a beautifully complex grandfather clock, he set into motion the most unbelievably accurate and amazing timepiece that stretches to the far corners of the universe.
The falling leaves.
The change of the seasons is just one reminder to each and every person that God's timepiece incorporates an artistic beauty that speaks to every soul. We strive to replicate by repainting what He has made, but fall short of the real thing.
I see your leaves.
Genesis 1:14. And God said, "Let there be lights in the vault of the sky to separate the day from the night, and let them serve as signs to mark sacred times and days and years." Man has followed in his Creator's image, setting pieces in motion to track the seasons in the heavens. God told us in Genesis 1:14 that His masterpiece would be a sign for the seasons, the days, and the years. In Luke 21:25, this is repeated. There shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars. Have you ever contemplated why the clock has 12 hours? Our days are split into this number, and we take it for granted. But do you realize the significance of it in relationship to everything God has done throughout His workings with man? Why is it that 12 is considered the perfect number, and that it also symbolizes God's power and authority? Could it be that the clock on the wall of your home is supposed to be a daily reminder that He has, is, and always will be in control of all things? Other examples of God's master timepiece are represented throughout His Word. Consider His chosen people, which consisted of 12 tribes. Why not of 10 or 8 or 20? Why were there 12 disciples and 12 minor prophets and 12 spies sent into Canaan, and 12 curses indicated for Israel's disobedience, and 12 sacrifices of animals, and 12 years before an Israeli boy could be admitted as a son of the law? Did you know that the New Jerusalem has 12 gates of pearl, manned by 12 angels? Also, did you realize that only once Jesus reached the perfect age did He speak in the temple? Want to guess how old He was? That's right, according to Luke 2:42, He was 12. Since the beginning, man has tried to understand and replicate our Creator's timepiece by building time clocks. Do you know what the oldest timepiece is? Incredibly enough, it's Stonehenge. This structure is believed to have been built as early as 2800 BC, and as rough and crude as this clock may seem, it is actually able to predict moonrises, moonsets, and eclipses, which only repeat after exactly 18.61 years. Considering the advances in modern technology, it is fascinating to think that this old timepiece, which maps God's lights in the heavens, actually keeps better track of time than the watches of today. So how does all this apply? Well, if the wise men were able to read God's clock and recognize that the king had arrived, it only makes sense that there would be other things appearing in the skies that are worth taking notice of. Now, we must be careful not to stray from astronomy to astrology, and to assume that we can predict the future in the mind of our Creator. We can, however, appreciate this magnificent timepiece and wonder what may happen when unusual things appear. Did you know that NASA, in the last decade, figured out that the Earth is actually sitting in a space-time vortex like a fourth dimension which wraps around us? In layman's terms, this simply means that we are not the center of the universe, and therefore the sky, as seen from Earth, although appearing the same across a single lifetime, actually changes across thousands of years. It's as if our solar system is simply a single cog rotating in the bigger clock of our Milky Way. Is it possible that God designed this timepiece to metaphorically chime when He planned for Christ's birth, death, and return? Watching the skies and finding interesting patterns has never been easier than it is today. Computers, software programs, and phone apps enable anyone to watch and explore our sky. Free programs like this one from Stellarium allow us to look backwards and forwards thousands of years. These highly accurate models show what the sky looked like from any point on Earth on any day. The following interesting observation may just be a coincidence, or it may be a relationship to Revelation 12. Then I heard a loud voice in heaven say, "Now have come the salvation and the power of the kingdom of our God and the authority of his Messiah. We may not know the day or the hour of his return, but like diligent watchmen we stay awake, prepared in excited anticipation for our groom to one day collect his bride."